Just suppose I wanted to share this publicly, and I had a group. And I encouraged people to comment, but before they could comment, they had to go through this question thing in order to be, I don't know, eligible to comment. Just suppose that. Hey, Applebrooks, honey. Just suppose that. We've seen the light ships in the sky before, and we've shared everything we've shared on this channel that I've shared. It has been open to the public. There is no questions that you have to answer or agree to before you comment. Just suppose. Just suppose. You don't have to suppose. I just saw something on the Facebook. It was some kind of galactic thing. They showed a picture of the sun and these objects by the sun, and they said, "What do you think this is? We caught these ourselves." And these people were commenting. I thought, well, I would comment. And I said, they look like ships. They're not satellites. I said, and they're quite possibly a life form and a ship all in one. So I go to push the comment button, and I was directed to answer if I was willing to share it publicly, if I was willing to invite people to that group, if I was willing to do something else, or no, I'm not willing. And what if I wasn't willing? Sorry, Gina, honey, your comment is not allowed here. See, that kind of ticked me off. Okay, I use the word tick because that's not right. That's not right. Sorry, y'all, I get a little emotional. I've shared everything publicly. There's nothing that in private. I don't have no special group. And there is a reason I don't have no special group or anything, because I was told within my spirit, share everything public. Don't do any of that. Share everything public. Let everybody see. Don't make, okay, before you can comment, you have to answer these. No. So I did not comment. I just left my comment there because I don't think it's right. If you want the news to get out about something in the sky, if you want to share, why can't you just share openly? Why can't you share openly? Why can't you? Why do you got to screen people and ask them to invite people to your page, invite people to the group? You join the group, go ahead and join the group before you're allowed to comment. Maybe I misunderstood, but no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like that. I am totally against hiding stuff, keeping people from commenting if they don't agree to all of these questions that are asked. I'm against that, you all. I just want to tell you hello. Yeah, against it. Yeah, no, don't. You're not going to find me I'm not in no group. I'm not in a group. I don't have stuff in a group where people have to join in order to comment. You don't even have to be a member. You don't have to be a subscriber to comment on any of my social media whatsoever, except the Telegram. I left it at whatever. Every now and then I will, and you can read it, but you can't comment. That's the only one. And I'm rarely over on that. That's not right. It truly is not in the spirit of being open, being there for humanity, wanting to come together and share publicly. No, no. Could you imagine that? No, I don't like it. We did all of this kind of stuff right here. It was freely. We freely found it. We freely found it. And oftentimes I freely took pictures. You freely took pictures. No, I'm not going to screen people out before they can comment. Yeah, they might say some bad things, but when you want to get the news out about what's going on in the sky and stuff like that, yes. Al, honey, I just got home. I'm going on a rant, Al, honey. I am. Yeah, I'm going on a rant. I'm having a hot flash. I'm going to have to take my shoes off. I saw this post. It was just the sun. And it looked like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 objects. They little kind of curved. Like that thing on the keyboard. What is that? What's that thing called on the keyboard where it's kind of curved? Because that kind of looks like that if I can find it. I can't find it offhand, you all, but you know which one I'm talking about. I thought I'm just going to comment. No. You got to go through the screening. Are you willing to share this group? Are you willing to invite people to this group? Are you willing to do this? Nah, I didn't do nothing. They just exit right out of it. No, no, no. I'm sorry. That's not being open. It's not, you all. No, see, look, this is, yeah. No, see, it's fun to share publicly. It really is, to let yes, well, something like a parentheses, but it's the parentheses with the point in it and then downward. I forget what that's called. And no, everything should be public. Nothing should be out there hidden. You have to be in a special group, because really, are you serving the best interests of humanity when you had to have private groups? Is that in the best interest of humanity? Is that in the best interest of getting information out when you have to be private groups? No, it's not. It's not. You got to be totally open, totally public. Put yourself out there. You got to take the good with the bad. We've had our share of good. We've had our share of bad. But you've got to take the good with the bad. The good comments with the bad comments. Some people get the comments deleted. Some people will get blocked. Some people will be allowed to comment. And it's just, no, it still doesn't. I'm not going to, no, I can't do it, y'all. Okay, I'm done. Let's look at all this. So there are things that are being seen in the sky. And these are ships. And like this right here. Yeah, there's no public, no private, no nothing. The plasma webs. Yes, don't do that. I'm not now. That's a big turnoff for me. It's a big turnoff. It is. Kind of hurts my feelings. Hurts my feelings that there are groups that want to share things like this, but there's stipulations. I'm for open source. How about that? Let's share it all. Open source. Yeah, make it available to everybody else. You know, and really, when you see the stars up in the sky, what are the stars? The stars are living beings. They are. There's like constellations and stuff like that. And this is, come on. And like the UFO in the sky, could you imagine? It's, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Is like sometimes there's these tarot readers. They'll do their whatever thing they'll do. And then they'll do something special afterward, but you got to pay to watch it. Well, why do I want to pay to watch it? Yeah. Why do I want to? No. You don't, and just like this YouTube channel, you don't have to join it. You don't even have to subscribe to it. You don't. They want you to be encouraging people to subscribe and to join, but it's like, well, yeah, and I'll say it. I'll say, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that join button. I'll say it. But in the big scope of my life, I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. I'm still going to share. I'm still going to be public. I am. You all just know. Let me look at this. Yeah, some UFOs, owl, honey, would be great. Let's see. Look at that dragon. You can see it. It is a sky dragon right there. It looks like a dragon, a high-dimensional dragon. Oh, my gosh. And that great big ship on Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. And these ships right here. Oh, you may see them right there. They literally thrust themselves up out of the ground in Hawaii, out of the mist, or whatever you want to call it, out of the other dimension, and they took off. You can see that they're ships. I mean, it's a little bit dark, but they took off, and it was in, yeah, it's like, no. Yeah. Whose side are you on? Yeah. You bought a yoga mat with all the, oh, wow. All the constellations. And you're a yoga certified student teacher. That's wonderful. I've never done yoga in my life. I don't know if I could sit still long enough. But if I could just move my body in a graceful moment, I could wrap myself up in the energy. I could. I just move I could do it. I could picture myself doing it. So could a lot of people. Yes, there's many ships in the sky. You're just tuning in. Hypothesize that I wanted to share this. And I wanted people to comment, but the only way you can comment, that your comment gets on the page, it's got to be approved. You got to answer these questions. Are you willing to do this? Are you willing to that? No, no, see, that's some, oh, it's like joining something. I don't like that. I don't like stipulations put on me. I don't like that. I want to be free. You want to be free. We want to be free. We do, like this big old squid. I've seen some of these in the clouds recently. When I was looking at some stuff, remember this big squid over Hawaii? And you see how this is like that right there? You see how it's like, it's got the things. Oh, I know what I was going to say. This right here, that right there. And you see what it was connected to. And it kind of reminded me of those snakes that were in the sky. This is what it reminded me of also. I was thinking about that the other day. Let me show you. It reminded me of, where is it at? Y'all, hold on, let me find it. I found it. It reminded me of this. This is exactly what it reminded me of. You are going to look at this. It reminded me, that's upside down, of this ship in the sky right there. And what if this truly was a, where's my pencil? That squid in the sky, when we was looking at that the other day, probably last week, and I saw this like that. Now let's think about it, because it was like a ship. But what if it was more than a ship? What if it was like a piece of a ship? Remember that? Clarksville, Indiana. And then you look up the squid right here, and there's like the same thing happening. It has the same thing. What if these are ships? What if that was a great big massive ship, but it was kind of organic, like, really? Somebody got a, yeah, you see that? It reminded me of that one. So that's what it reminded me of. This reminded me of the end piece of that up there. There's no telling how big this was. This could have stretched out like that in the sky, but I couldn't see the rest because it was cloaked in the clouds. It was a very cloudy day, but you saw that part right there. Yeah, you saw it. Just like that. So this is, no, we can all, and could you imagine that? Somebody they see this right here and they say, oh, I want to comment, but if they were to come to this YouTube channel, or I had a group and say, no, you can't comment unless you're going to be willing to invite people here, share this right here, or you ain't going to be able to comment. You can only look. Well, that is not nice. It isn't. But it's there. It's clearly a ship. Clearly a ship. That's clearly a ship in Berlin, Germany. Clearly. Thank you for those hearts. Clearly a ship. No, you may not see. Look at this. This is truly, I love this. I love this. When we had the plasma fights going on in Ukraine, truly this was Odessa, in Odessa, Ukraine. Before the fighting broke out in real life, there were battles there every single night in Ukraine. Every night. Until they took the camera down. It was kind of sad to me. Yes. UFO gallery. That's right. It is. I would have printed more, but I ran out of that paper right there. That it was a really good printing paper. I had bought big old sheets of it, and I couldn't find them anymore. Or maybe I did find them, and the price of them went through the roof. Straight through the roof. Remember, you all, look at this. Your spark can become a flame and change everything. If you want to get the news out about the UFOs in the sky, you got to be willing to put yourself out there. You got to go completely public, allow access to everything that you share. Make it public access, a public domain. So it's like when you go on the internet and you Google information, everybody can check out what's on the internet. They can. There's no questions that has to be answered or anything. You want to do a Google search? They don't say, well, what is your reason for wanting to do this Google search? No, they don't care. It's open source. That's how the UFO, if you want to get it out, that's how it's got to be. Make it available for everyone to see. Am I talking too much? Gina, you're talking way too much. That's right. Open source everything. And that is really that's the way the technology is, and the programs and everything that's being ran. open source, available to everyone. Just look at this. It's just so many things. I'd like to be able to get back to what I was doing, but with all the rearrangements that are happening in all of our lives. Look at that portal. That's in France right there. Portal in the sky, because this is the portal that was made by the scientists right there. Literally a wormhole portal. And that appeared on the Brest, France hotel. In Brest, France, dark plasma came through. And it's a dark, it looked like a black hole. It truly looked like a black hole happened in the sky. And these things also, they're like a wormhole or something, and they came out. Hey there, Edwin the Crow. Oh, you got the one image that flagged me to your channel. Definitely a watcher of a wonders. Which one was it, Edwin? Which image was it that brought you over here? Can you tell me which one it was? Was it the squid? Was it the wormhole? Was it the black hole? Yeah. Hey there, Gator Sky. Yeah, you all just tuning in. Just hypothesize I wanted to share something like this, and I wanted people to comment, but before they could comment, I had to screen them out. Are you willing to share this image and stuff? Did I put stipulations on it? No, you cannot do it. Oh, it was the Hawaii black ship. That's right, Edwin. You got that right. That is undeniable right there, that black ship. And you know what happened after I did this? I don't know who the group was. Who are those two boys that live in, two guys that live in Hawaii? After we found that on this channel, it wasn't long before they shared it on their channel. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Edwin. It was not long. It's like, gee, thanks. But that's okay. It's open source. Everybody gets a share. That's how it works. You Stars of Ascension, you feel that that is the Galactic Federation ship. Are you talking about the black one that's at the observatory in Hawaii, or were you talking about the one that had the hole in the clouds? Yeah. Hello, you all. No, we want to get the information out there. We want disclosure. We want disclosure, but we don't want to be closed up about people commenting. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We want to put ourselves out there public. No private groups. No private groups. No, you can't do it. You can't. Yeah, that's how it is. We can do it, you all. We can. This is the one. And the plasma ships also, that like this was so exciting. The plasma ship outside of, it's hard to see it, Eiffel Tower. And the plasma being pure light right there. The solid one was an amazing, it was a pure energy, pure plasma energy. And it is said that we're all, no, let me turn it off. We're all energy. We're all energy when it comes right down to it. We may have a body. I do got a body. You got a body. We got a hot. No, it ain't. We may have a body. We have a body, and in this body is pure energy. It is. And what if our pure energy is truly one with this pure energy, one with this at Hawaii? You can see it right here. What if this is what we're part of? Light, a light being. This is our energy, but we're in a human body is what we are. And it was really interesting about this energy right here in July. It started off on the ground, and it slowly rose during the live stream. Slowly. It was so exciting. I loved it. It was so beautiful. And it was during a live stream. It was I think we was focusing on something different and things. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. You got to be willing to do the work, take the time, and go frame by frame. And that could include, I don't know, how many frames just within 5 seconds. That takes a lot of people's time. It really does. But if you come online and you do it one at a time, it's good. It's good. Document it. You document it as you go. Yeah, dear Gina, it's shaped a heart. Yes. The Noah's Ark that came in the same place, Sharon. That's right. That's right. And it's just like these, they can say that there's no such things. That's a star coming out of the sky. It's a big raindrop. No, it's not. But these come down every single day in Hawaii. It's like they're on reconnaissance missions. And who do these cylinders belong to, truly? Is there a interdimensional, well, is there another form of life form inside the earth? I think so. I believe so. A whole new, another civilization. Yeah, there is. There is. There's more beyond, there's more than this human race. It is. Just like there's more than just birds out there. There's squirrels. There's cats. There's dogs. There's all these different life forms. There are. The fish in the sea. There's elephants, giraffes. There's humans. There's all kinds of life forms. And I really do believe it's not just human and the animal kingdom and all the things in the ocean, just the ones that we know of. There's other intelligent beings that they're not bringing out in the open, but we know we've touched on them. Yeah. And if you think of that plasma, if this is our pure energy, let's think about this. Pure energy right here, plasma. And I believe that that is part of these two because they were battling. They were battling. It's plasma energy. And plasma, we know, is an intelligent life form. And it's the fourth state of matter. But what if that is the first state? Our first state is that right there. That plasma being. What if that's our first state before we evolve to get inside this body right here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's our original essence. Pure plasma energy. But the real energy. Now, there is an imitation plasma out there. I think it comes from the high efficiency plasma gas. I do. Yeah. You had a cylindrical experience, Joanne Bohan, that before, but in your body, it was spirit leaving and being born through the spine. Wow. It was a super cosmic elevator, a train station. Oh, and that was just... Well, I had a nightmare last night. Somebody was in my nightmare. They came and they took Rosie and holding her face underwater, trying to drown her, to torture her. And I woke up from that bed and I said, oh, no, you're not. And I said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Even in my dream state, you're not going to attack the ones that I love in my dream state. You're not allowed. It was a nightmare. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, when you said that dream, I was so upset. And I said, no, you're not. So yeah, this is what we started off. It's open. You don't have to join a group to get on this. You don't have to join this channel to comment. You don't have to subscribe to this channel to comment. We do like your comment to be respectful, but you don't have to do that. You don't even have to give the video a thumbs up to comment. And that's how it should be. It is. That's how it should be. And there's people on here from all walks of life. No, there's no criteria. We just ask you to be nice and respectful to one another. Yeah, that's it. This is open source. This is truly, this is what it needs to be. It don't need to be just this one group of individuals who have the authority over all types of UFOs and beings. One central group. No, it should not be that. It should be humanity as a whole, as able to share as a whole. That's what it should be. And truly, let me tell you what. That's what it is. That's what it is. When you get right down to it, it's the collective. It's not one little group being the authority. No, it is all of us. All of us sharing. Yeah, good evening. The transparency. That's right. Transparency. We got that, Al Honey. Be transparent. Yeah, you can be transparent in life. It gets you in trouble. You might be a little bit too transparent. Yeah, you might be a little bit too open, but that's when you get vulnerable and put yourself out there and put your findings out there. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's people say, no, there's nothing there. It's just a shooting star. No, it's not a shooting star. There's nothing there. It's just a cloud. It's just a cloud. No, those are not ships in the sky at all. They're just clouds. They're just clouds right there. They're not those ships. And this one right here. That's Table Mountain. Oh, that's just a computer problem right there. No, Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa. That is the largest alien base on the planet. That's how I feel. And it's cloaked. This cloaking technology. Let me take you over here. Oh, that's just from the volcano. No, it's not. It's a perfect cylindrical edge right here of a massive light in the sky. It's perfectly cylindrical. And that's not a mountain. That's not just a glitch. No, it's a massive black ship in the sky. And there's a massive black ship docked or hovering on the side of the observatory right here. Yeah, you just get to the point and say, no, I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing. We know what we're seeing. It's like, that's not a ship. They could say, that's not a ship, that's a bird. They would say that. It's like the Chinese spy balloon. I don't believe it's all the Chinese spy balloon. I believe that there are crafts up there in the sky, other life forms that have the ability to, I really do believe, this is one of my beliefs, that there are life forms up in the sky and they're in the clouds and they can manifest themselves into a balloon. They could, or any other shape they wanted. And I believe that when they fire their rockets or whatever at them, that they disperse. And you can see them. They're kind of smeary, like a chalkboard when you erase it. You know, the little residue, the smeary part, cloudy part that's left behind. That's kind of what happens when these things that are up in the sky, when they get dispersed, that's what it looks like. I believe that they're up there and they can do that. It's more than, and they can't, you can, how can you defend yourself against an intelligent life form that's up there in the sky when your weapons do nothing to them? Because they're not made of material like you expect them to be. You can't just take them down. You can't. I believe it's frequency based too. You got to fight frequency with frequency. Maybe that's why we got all this stuff going up too. Maybe there's another flip side to the 5G and stuff like that. Maybe the frequency of all of this is to combat some kind of frequency of an intelligent life form that's up there in the sky. Maybe that too. Maybe it's to be used against that to try to keep the earth from being invaded. Maybe it could be. Or maybe they're using that to keep humanity from being saved. Who knows? Who knows? There's something going on. Yeah. To control the humans too. Well, we've been down that road. Been there, done that. Yeah, we have. Yeah. I think I'm done ranting. I've been ranting all along. Y'all please give the video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that join. And if you don't, that's fine too. I'll just say it. That's fine. I won't even know. I won't even know who hit it and who didn't. Yeah. But I guess it's good for the YouTube metrics. Yeah. Maybe the president and Space Force are working with the Galactic Federation, maybe. That is quite possibly, because, you know, you got the white hats out there too, and they do exist. And the Galactic Federation of Light, I do believe that it is an actual place, because remember when we did the sun? The symbol on the sun matched the imperial logo. When we took a picture of the sun, it matched the imperial logo of the Galactic Federation. I overlaid it. It's in the video. It's on this YouTube channel. We did it live, overlaid it. Why would it look like that? Why? If there wasn't something to the Galactic Federation. Yeah, it's not all sci-fi. Well, we live in a sci-fi world, and I don't like the Matrix. Like, I don't like to think about living in a Matrix, like that Tron, how he's on the circuit boards going around. Can you imagine that? That's a little bit too technological for me. Yeah. The sun is a good portal. Yes, it's a portal. Yeah. Yeah. Hey there, Apple Brooks, honey. So, yeah, we got it going on. We do, and this is open source. It's nothing private. And you may say, well, Gina, why don't you allow everybody on your Telegram? They get to big time spamming. That's why. And it's not my main platform. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's public. It's always been public with me, more or less, since 2018. Yeah, that's it. So imagine, before you can comment on something like this, you got to pass the test. You got to answer the questions. And if you don't answer the questions the way I want you to, you're not going to be allowed to comment. It's kind of like watching videos where members only video, members only can comment, or subscribers only can watch, and then everybody else, I'm sorry, you can't comment. Well, you will. I don't even know if I've ever done a video like that. I don't like that because I don't like to exclude people. That's why you say, well, Gina, you don't do nothing for your members. Well, it took me a long time to do the member things. It did. It took me years. The only thing you get is your name in a different color. But I am thankful for you all to do that. I am. But it's hard for me. I don't like to exclude people like that. I want to make it all public. Public. Gina, you a puppet? No, I'm not a puppet. I want to make it all public. No videos for just members only, unless it's just I'm in the yard doing something very simple. But if there's an important information to get out, no, it's going to be public. This video is public. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So I'm about done. What time is it? Oh, it's 6:40. Is it 6:40 or is it 7:40? Is it 6:40, you all? At night, or 7:40? Solaris Sun is our own, excuse me, over 100 billion. Oh, wow. I need to fix this clock in here. Yeah. Okay, you all. We can do it. We can. So I'm going to go. Sorry. Sounded like I was ranting, but I didn't like that. I don't like, no. Kind of hurts my feelings when you try to, you call in for disclosure, but you want to make people agree to share your stuff and invite people to whatever. No. That don't fly with me. That's kind of why, that's another reason why you ain't going to see me on nobody's channel either. No, I'm not. I'm not going to team up or whatever. I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be here. Just listen. From the very beginning, I was told you are to share directly with the public. No middleman, no nothing. Share with the public out there for all to see. No, none of this kind of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. If you were freely given, freely given, freely you shall receive, freely you receive, freely you give, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to go. That's enough. So with that being said, thank you, Al Honey, Applebrooks Honey, and thank you for the hearts. Thank you all for your comments. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are, in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. And hypothetically speaking, if I were to share that and wouldn't allow people to comment unless they agreed to answer these questions, no, that's not happening on this channel. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Love you. Let me get that.